Good evening. My name is Zachary Lafferty. I'm a CIS student at Missouri State University. I've been a CIS student for about a semester now as a junior. And tonight I'm going to be talking about some of the different IT careers that are available for CIS students who are concerned on what they want to do after graduating. I hope to provide the information available to get you prepared for having a career and getting you interested in a couple positions. So I'm going to explain just a couple different IT jobs that people can pursue once they graduate college. First one I'm going to talk about is being an IT project coordinator. And this position is going to generally be responsible for monitoring portfolio risk, capturing weekly updates, conducting risk analysis, and conducting project financial management. So just a couple required skills that you might have while in this position is having some project management exposure experience, as along with exposure to financial terms and practices. It's good to have some cross-functional collaboration with procurement, business planning, IT, etc. And it's just a couple of things that you'll be required to give you that upper edge in fulfilling the job requirements. The next job that you might be interested in is being a CSV, or a computer system validation employee. And what a CSV is responsible for is performing quality management activities for computer systems. The position that might also be responsible for developing and managing project management for SDLC requirements during projects of computer system implementations. So with that, some required skills will consist of substantial experience in laboratory practices or current good manufacturing. You'll definitely need some excellent knowledge in drafting these validation documents. That is a must. If you're not feeling being a CSV, it's okay. There's a lot of other IT careers out there. For the next one, I have you could also be a digital marketing coordinator. It's a pretty cool experience, I would think. This position would be responsible for working with IT on issues for a new development, along with analyzing and pulling online analytics and updating promotional resources and online communications for affiliates and members as needed. So a couple of required skills you need would consist of having some HTML coding and Adobe Photoshop skills, along with email and online marketing, customer service skills with project management skills, and then experience with content management systems. Again, if you have great coding and Photoshop skills, just a couple things you can get your marketing out there better and help coordinate some projects of marketing for companies. Maybe that's not for you. Maybe you're not feel more the creative side, but you want to be a help to people. Well, you can also be an information systems help desk technician. And this position is going to be responsible for assisting and administering a local area network, along with providing operational support for local area network users for proprietary information systems. Windows 7, telecommunications, and Microsoft Office. So the required skills is not too much, just have a knowledge of Windows 7 and Ethernet networks, and then experience using some Microsoft Office products. Kind of more of a basic level information systems position or IT job, but still something that may interest you. Another job I found that would be kind of interesting is being a network consultant. This position is responsible for developing process documents, configuring and installing WAN circuits inside the data centers, and supporting a data center migration effort and backlog of work. Now here you might have more networking type required skills. These might consist of experience with Cisco 7K, 9K, Cisco 4500, Cisco large enterprise experience, scripting and automation experience, firewall experience, and experience with change control process. And this one really interests me. It's being a software developer. And this position, you're going to be responsible for designing, developing re-engineering of complex applications for cross-platform deployment. Position is also responsible for designing, developing, and packaging of communication-enabled business process solutions, leveraging and creating a range of legacy and modern APIs. So the required skills, it all depends on whenever you're finding a career. Some are going to differ. You're definitely going to have design, planning, documentation, quality assurance, and then you're going to have those skills. And what kind of varies is your development and programming language skills. So a lot of them are gonna want to have 3+ years of industry experience in multiple programming languages like C Sharp, JavaScript, HTML5, PDF, creation, etc. Like I said, there's a lot of different programming languages and source code development, so it all varies, but they're gonna want you to have multiple languages down so you can be versatile for the company. So after looking through these IT jobs, I felt that being a software developer would best fit me. I'm one that thinks more creatively, and I think it'd be really cool to work with a company, and they kind of give me an idea, and with that idea, I can start writing down the code, and along the way, maybe come up with new ways to implement the code to give it a a better way. It's a way for me to also put in my input in the code to get what they want out of it, along with me being able to be creative and find ways to surprise them with even extras, and it could even benefit the company more. And you'll ask, well, for all these IT positions, how are you going to be able to have the skills for them? It seems like a lot on the plate. Well, what's really cool is there was an interview that happened in our course by a guy named Brendan Myers. He was working through Cerner, and he talked about how a lot of these job programs, when you're going in and you're applying, they know you don't have all the skills necessary. But what's really cool about the IT field is you're always learning. And they said the companies will all usually have either workshops or they'll put you through different academies or external programs to continue giving you the knowledge so you can be the best potential employee for their company as possible. And that's one thing I really liked about being a software developer, is because there are so many languages, there's always going to be time to learn and get ahead of the game. And with having these ways of gaining knowledge, I feel like it's the best for me. So with that being said, I personally would like being a software developer when I graduate from Missouri State. And hopefully from the jobs that I described, you'll be able to find one too once you graduate from being a CIS student. Thank you very much.